Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we have your daily reading here for Wednesday, March the 19th of 2025. This is Wednesday, so if you're new to my channel, Wednesdays, we don't try and predict the energy of the day. We leave the door open for Spirit to bring in whatever messages of motivation, positivity, advice, maybe even some warnings that we need to know about right now. So we keep it a little bit free form here and just see what messages come out. So let's get started on our day. We're going to start off with a couple of cards from the Healing the Inner Child Oracle. We all have an inner child. Our inner child likes to have fun, but sometimes our inner child has some little wounds that we need to pay attention to. The first message out is power. Now, the simple word power, what does that mean to you? Look at the person on the card. They are absolutely standing in their personal power. Now, this can be the power to manifest, the power to create. This can be the power to make change in your life, the power to control your situation and take back your personal power where it's been given away. But sometimes we don't believe in ourselves, right? Sometimes we do give our personal power away. So if you are in a situation, excuse me, or you have found yourself in situations where you have allowed someone or something to control you, this is your reminder and your invitation to take back your personal power. Take back control and don't give your power away. We can't always control other people. We can't always control situations. We can't always, control our environment, the world around us. But what we can control is our emotional response to things, our reaction to things. We can control the moves that we make, the decisions that we make, the path that we take. And that power lies within you. So Spirit wants to remind you that you are a powerful being. And it doesn't matter what situation you're in, whether it's good, whether it's bad, make sure that you do recognize your personal power and your place in the universe is a powerful, infinite being. However, there's a dark side to everything, right? Everything has a light, everything has a dark. And to really engage in all of the mysteries and the wonderfulness that is the universe, we have to recognize both. So, are you wielding your power in a way that is, how shall we say, not pleasant? Are you trying to control other people? Are you wielding your power in a way that inhibits other people's growth, or does it allow them to blossom? Sometimes we let ego get in the way. And so those of you who that resonates with, all right, it's important to take a step back and really be honest and truthful, really tap inside. Where is that coming from? Sometimes we overcompensate if we have had a very controlling childhood or controlling relationships and we felt trapped and stuck like in a cage. Sometimes when we find our way out of that, sometimes we overcompensate either in other aspects of our lives or as we move through lives. I'm never going to give my power away, but it becomes a little bit of an obsession. So we need to recognize that inside. We have entanglement here as well. Interesting that we've got both card 24 and 25 coming out there for you. So this can certainly indicate moving forward. It can also indicate that one situation can tie in with another. Standing and being rooted in our personal power can help us move past the next card. Entanglement. What is keeping you trapped and stuck and tangled in a web? Often it's fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the truth, fear of speaking up. And a lot of fear is because of a lack of confidence or feeling a lack of personal power. So when we get the entanglement message, we're being invited to really kind of take a step back a little bit and have a look. And what was your biggest fear in your childhood? What were you afraid of? And what is your fear now? Are they the same? Are they similar? Are they intertwined, entangled with each other? So you're being really encouraged here to be honest and truthful and say, what are the ties that bind me? What is, keeping me stuck in one place? Outdated belief systems, right? If you don't feel you're worthy of being wealthy, you will not be wealthy. If you feel that, or someone has told you deeply ingrained messages that you cannot be successful, then you will not be successful. So we sometimes believe that web of information and lies that we have been told. And so we go right back to the power card, right? Standing in your personal power, believing in yourself, knowing that you can do whatever you set your mind to do. But you could also be in a position where you can help others. Perhaps you've been through a whole bunch of situations. Perhaps you've gone through a lot of your healing. And now your power lies within your ability to see this truth and to see these things in other people. Maybe they're your own children, maybe they're your neighbors, maybe they're your coworkers, or maybe you can make like a business out of it, right? But your power is in being able to help other people through their fears and their worries and their doubts. And that is an incredible gift to have. An incredible gift, and not a lot of people have that. You're light workers, you're spiritual beings, and so some of you are really stepping into, stepping into your life purpose. And when we step into our life purpose, our life is never the same. And it's such a wonderful feeling. Let's get some more cards out here for you. The Song of Sangoma. You've moved through a spiritual preparation period which has perfectly equipped you for expansion into a greater sphere of expression. Even if you're still feeling tested, you have the ability to resolve these issues in a beneficial way. Your future will not be bound by the struggles you are grappling with. You are reassured of your direction, value, progress, and place. Next card. Mater Materia Medica. What is desired and needed is spontaneously arising in your world even now. Connect with your heart to realize this. You bundle the Mater Materia Medica as you intentionally and magnetically gather to you that which nourishes, protects, and empowers you in claiming your most sacred fruition. Relax into your trustworthy bond with Mother Earth or Earth Mother as she generously provides opportunities for inspired manifestation. Trust your process. Beautiful. The Eight of Fire. Be open to good news and opportunities. The Eight of Fire is the Eight of Wands energy, quite often carrying with it some really beneficial information messages or opportunities. The Eight of Fire shows that there are doors opening for you and you have the ability to open those doors. Set your intentions and believe and trust that the universe has heard what you are bringing to you and what you are attracting to you. The universe has gathered that information and is helping you on your path. The Eight of Fire is quite often very tied to our manifestations and putting the information out there, putting our energy out there. The Eight of Fire also shows that if you've been going through some challenging times, that remember in your power, okay, you have the ability to overcome anything that Life puts in your path for you. Remember, life doesn't put things in your path to work against you. There's always some sort of benefit. Sometimes we got to work through it and see what that benefit is. But the Eight of Fire shows that you are overcoming obstacles and challenges in leaps and bounds and with ease. So believe in yourself. Look past the problems towards a solution, and you will find a solution. You will always find what you're looking for. This is a time of heightened activity. There's a buzz in the air, and there's some excitement unfolding for you. Your power to create, to have new beginnings, and to attract abundance and beauty and love and all things that bring you pleasure is absolutely on point right now. The Empress is ruled by Venus. Venus currently, as I do this reading, is in retrograde. So take a step back from your situation, connect with your heart, and trust what you are feeling. Trust where your heart is leading you, because it's not going to lead you somewhere that is wrong for you. Your heart will always lead you on the right path. Love is blossoming in the air, and some of you are attracting loving connections to you, whether it's friends or new romance. But this is also where you can have relationships where you are nurturing those relationships. And this is giving you a heightened sense of connection and love and romance. The Empress does remind us that we have the power to create whatever we want. But the Empress is also really about self-love, turning inwards, focusing on yourself, doing something nice for yourself, doing some meditation, doing some fun things that bring you joy and excitement and a smile to your face. Taking care of your own energy, taking care of your own needs, recharging your batteries. Some of you, even though you do help other people, because that's just kind of the person that you are, we have to remember that we do need to recharge ourselves every once in a while. It's not selfish. It is necessary. We all have to go back and refill the well every once in a while. So take care of yourself. What does that mean for you? Maybe taking a mental health day off of work. Maybe it's saying no to some sort of activity. The Eight of Fire says you're busy. You got a lot of things on the go. But is it draining or exhilarating? Sometimes even exhilarating things can be draining as well. So always remember that sometimes you might need to say no. Sometimes you maybe just need to take that day off of work to do nothing else but maybe sit on the beach and watch the waves. Whatever that self-care looks like to you, you're being called to do it. And we're releasing entanglements, we're releasing restrictions. The Nine of Air says, let spirit take your worries and troubles away. The Nine of Air is the Nine of Swords. And this is quite often where we do overthink and we overanalyze and we worry. Because why? Worry and fear only live in the future. Worry and fear don't live in the here and now, because we have the power to do something about it, right? But we do worry about the future. We do worry about tomorrow. We do worry about, our lives. What's my bank account going to look like a month from now? There's like some trade wars going on in the world. What if I lose my job? If we always forever live in the energy of tomorrow and the energy of what ifs, we forget to be present and we forget to live in today. And we're giving our power away when we do that, because we're living in fear. We're living in a state of fear and anxiety. And when in actual fact, the Empress says, come on, come back down to earth. Okay. We need to be present. We need to connect with our heart. We need to connect with our world around us in real time. We can't always live for tomorrow or worry about what it is to come. All we can do is make some preparations today, right? So if you're maybe in a industry for work where, hey, maybe some of the things that are happening globally might impact your job security, what can you do today to help you through potentially some, times of turmoil, right? Maybe you don't spend as much money. Maybe you put a budget in place. Maybe you creation here with the Empress. Okay, maybe you can find like a second job or do something at home where you can make a little bit more money. Maybe you just batten down the hatches a little bit. And so that you can set yourself up for maybe, a little bit of uncertainty. Because the preparations that we do today, right, will help us work through whatever issues or challenges may come up tomorrow. There's always going to be something, right? It's part of life, right? There's always going to be something somewhere. But we've got to let it go. The 9 of Air really does speak to our human mind of overthinking, overanalyzing. It gets us wrapped up in the negative. It is a nighttime energy. And often if you look at the difference between night and day, in the daytime, you're sitting in your house, maybe you're reading a book on the couch, everything's all honky-dory, and you hear, your house settling a little bit. You hear a little creak or a groan or a little pop of wood, and you don't really think anything of it, or maybe there's a windstorm outside, and the leaves are blowing, and you can hear the wind howling a little bit. It's like, pretty cool. But when that happens in the middle of the night, and you're lying there awake, because your mind is racing, you can't turn off your brain, you're worried about something, and that little pop, that little groan, or the wind howling outside, or a branch brushing up against your window, it can be truly frightening, right? Because we all of a sudden go to the negative because we're in the dark. So in the light of the day is where we resolve things. In the light of the day, things aren't as bad as in the middle of the night because they're not amplified quite as much. So take back your personal power, and in the light of the day, do something that will help you alleviate some of your fears. Make a plan, put a strategy in place, and follow through with it. Pay attention to your dreams too, because some of you are waking up in the middle of the night and there's a reason for it. Okay, there's something there for you. This is a time of heightened awareness. Collectively, our consciousness is shifting. And so sometimes some messages or some powerful spiritual insights and things do come through the power of our dreams. So pay attention to your dreams and just capture the essence of your dream when you wake up in the morning. Part of the way you can do that is keep your eyes closed. When you first wake up, keep your eyes closed instead of looking at the clock. Keep your eyes closed and see if you can capture whatever you were dreaming about. And there could be something very interesting there for you. We have some angel activations here for you to round out your reading, and we've got creativity. So that's a repeating message there, right? We do have the Empress bringing creation, and we've got creativity. The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It may herald a new idea, inspiration for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. Let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or spirited. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. The angel wisdom reminds you that you are a co-creator with the divine. Use your power with wisdom and joy. Your affirmation: I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. We have Archangel Michael. I love that Archangel Michael has shown up with our power, with our entanglements, our fears, and with our 9 of Air. Absolutely wonderful. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situation, or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions, and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. With his light, within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy, and power. Your affirmation: I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope there was something in here. Probably not everything will have resonated, but hopefully at least something did. If you did enjoy your reading, please do like, share, and subscribe. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you later. Bye.